Hi everyone, and welcome back to Upside Down Disney. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and happy New Year's Eve, everybody. We are finally at the end of 2020. I don't know about you guys, but I am so ready and excited for this year to be over. But before we officially close out this year, I did want to do my what I got for Christmas 2020 haul and just share some of the fandom related things that I was gifted for Christmas from my family, because I love to watch these kinds of videos and see what other people get gifted. So I wanted to put one out there myself. So before I start off, I just want to say that I am by no means bragging or anything like that. These are things that I'm so thankful to have received, and things that are just so like perfect and thoughtful for me and who I am as a person. So I'm really appreciative of all the things that I have received. And I just want to kind of show you guys to maybe give you some ideas of things to ask for in the future. And again, like I said, I just love to see these kinds of videos, see what other people get gifted, see what people are interested in, and things like that. So yeah, that's the whole reason for posting this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. And without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. So first off, I'm going to start with some things that I purchased for myself over this holiday season. I always like to buy myself a couple of things and just kind of splurge on myself a little bit during the holidays. So the first thing that I purchased are these Stranger Things Itty Bitties. This is a 4-pack. Itty Bitties are just like these little things from Hallmark. If anybody is not familiar, they're just like these cute little plush things. And so they came out with Stranger Things ones, and this is a limited edition. Not limited edition, but it says it has exclusive characters. I don't know what that means, but typically they have a little like limited edition thing on there for these box sets. But yeah, so it just features Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and Will, and Will is upside down, which is adorable. And then here's the back. So yeah, these are super cute. I love the detail of like the inside of the box, how it has the buyer's living room with like the alphabet wall and everything on it. I think that's super cute. This is just a really cute packaging, so I am really obsessed with it. It's got the Demogorgon there, looking super creepy. So yeah, absolutely love these and had to pick them up for myself. Next up are 2 Funko Pops that I got at the beginning of December and just never got a chance to really show in a haul or anything because I was too busy doing Vlogmas things. But one is this Jack Skellington pop. This is from like that art series that they are doing, and I showed the Hot Topic exclusive one before, and this one is kind of like the inverse of those colors. So it is purple with like a black spiderweb detail, and then the yellow like abstract art I guess designs on it, whereas the other one was black with the purple like spider webs, I believe. But yeah, so he is super cool. I picked him up from my local mall. Had like a little pop-up shop where they had different like small businesses, and there was somebody there who was selling Funkos. So our mall has like a collectible show every year too, where they have like a whole bunch of people that sell like pops and toys and things like that. So I guess they just, you know, had a little pop-up shop that stayed for the whole holiday season. So he had them there, and it was $20, which was about the same price that I paid for the one in Hot Topic. So I figured that I would just go ahead and pick him up. And then I also got myself the Mayor Chase Funko Pop. So I'd never been able to find the Mayor Chase like out in the wild. I was waiting on my local Hot Topic to see if maybe they would get a shipment of him in, and they never got him. So I was browsing around at the pop-up shop, and I found him sitting there, and he was pretty decently priced, $35, which now, or well, the day I bought him, according to the Funko app, he was worth like $55. So I thought it was a pretty decent price for him. And so I decided to treat myself and go ahead and pick him up. But I absolutely love him. He has his little like sad face, and then he's holding the plans for next Halloween. So yeah, super excited that I now have this Chase to add to my collection. Up next, I'm gonna show the gifts that my partner gifted to me. So they were super generous and got me such thoughtful things, so I'm super excited to show all of these gifts. So the first thing is a set of ornaments from an Etsy shop, and I don't know the name of the shop, but I will definitely ask and then link them down below so that you could go check them out if you would like. So the ornaments that they got was a set of Haunted Mansion stretching portraits. So it looks like they're like in the frames, like in the mansion. And so here is Constance. This is the guys in the quicksand. Alexander. And then my favorite, Sally, or the tightrope walker. So I absolutely love these. They are a little bit like on the back, you can see that there's like little bubbles in like the, I don't know if this is like epoxy or like enamel or whatever they used. But that's not the biggest deal because they are displayed this way. My partner was like, I'm gonna order you something different because they didn't come out the way I thought that they would. And I'm like, they're perfect. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter what the back looks like as long as the front and the part that's displayed looks nice, which they look super great. So I can't wait to find a place for these on my Christmas tree next year. And again, like I said, I don't know the name of the shop, but I will definitely ask and make sure that I link them down below so that you can check out the shop and see what else that they have. Next up, they got me a special edition DVD or special edition Blu-ray of one of my favorite movies in the world. And that is the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which this year is celebrating its 45th anniversary. So this Blu-ray came with this super cool cover on it with Magenta and Columbia and Riff Raff, and then Brad and Janet walking towards the mansion, and then you have like Frank's face on it there, and it is just such a cool cover and such a cool art design. I love the back. It says a toast to absent friends, and it has Eddie. So yeah, and it also came with a special edition lithograph, which is all glittery and says 45 years Rocky Horror Picture Show. And then the inside cover has like the directions on how to do the time warp, which is super cool. So yeah, I just absolutely love this. I had seen like just the regular like DVD floating around places and considered picking it up because it was like, oh, special edition for the 45th anniversary, and there's like special features and things like that. But I was like, you already have a DVD of it. You never watch the special features on any of the DVDs that you have anyway, so what's the point? But they were nice enough to gift this to me, which just made my day. Just for like the thought of like this being one of my favorite movies, and yeah, it just is one of my favorite gifts. So I absolutely love it. And as I say, I already watched it. It came with so many cool features, like a black and white like intro to the movie and things like that. So it's just such a cool addition, and it was so thoughtful. And yeah, Rocky Horror is one of my favorites. It's just such a fun movie, and if you haven't watched it, I would definitely recommend it. Last but not least, from my partner is the biggest gift that they got me, and definitely the sweetest and most thoughtful. So it is a Jim Shore. I'm not going to show you the side to see what it is. I'm going to just open it up. Okay, so the Jim Shore that they got me is this beautiful Ursula Shore. She is absolutely stunning. The minute I opened her, I literally almost started crying and was like, oh my god, she's such a rotund queen. Like, look at how chunky she is. And then you have Ariel there, and Flotsam and Jetsam. And then on her tentacles, you have the Jim Shore little like fleur-de-lis patterned. And just her face is so perfect. I love the little detail of the mole on her chin, and the makeup is just on point, and her hair is amazing. And this one was called Deep Trouble. She is just absolutely beautiful and so stunning, and I need to find a place for her on my Little Mermaid shelves, but I think I'm out of room, so I'm gonna have to really rearrange everything to find a spot for her, but she's perfect. Okay, up next are the things from my parents and my brother. So a lot of what they got me was definitely like fandom related and things like that. So this is literally like most of what they got me this year. But yeah, so we're gonna start off with another Stranger Things Itty Bitty. This one is the Demogorgon. Look how cute he is. He's got his little teeth. And then he's got the little open mouth. And his little tiny arms. He is just so adorable. So I think there's an 11 one that I have to get my hands on, and then, or no, I think I have 11. So I think I have the whole Stranger Things Itty Bitty set, which is super exciting. And then next up, I got gifted 2 video games. One of them was just a little download card, so I don't have that anymore, but it was the Stranger Things game for the Nintendo Switch, which I am loving so far. It's kind of like if you downloaded the iPhone app or the Android app, like the game. It kind of follows the same kind of idea as that, where you're doing like different tasks for different people in Hawkins while also trying to like play through the story of the movie, or play through the story of the show. So this one is specifically based off of season 3. Next game I got was Crash Team Racing for the Nintendo Switch. I had this game when I was little for, I think the PlayStation or PlayStation 2, and it was one of my favorites, so I decided to ask for it for Christmas to just kind of relive some of that nostalgia, and I am totally loving playing it so far. There's like, just like the general like racing mode, and then there's like the little story mode that they have, and so yeah, it's very cool, and I am loving reliving that childhood memory. Up next, not something fandom related, but something super cute that I get every year, and that is a calendar, and this one is a corgi calendar. I had a corgi puppy one last year, and so this one is just corgi, like just corgis in general. But yeah, these are super cute, and corgis are my favorite dog, so absolutely love this calendar. Up next is something that might be kind of childish to get, but something that I super love, and that is a Care Bear. They were like one of my favorites growing up, and Grumpy Bear is my favorite Care Bear, and they came out with like a new version of them with like a slightly different look, so I absolutely needed to have this in my life, so I am so happy that I got gifted it for Christmas. He's just so cute. He looks super grumpy, and I love just like the new design and the new face, like everything. They just look so cute. And when I was really little, I always looked for a Grumpy Bear stuffed animal every time we went to like a Target or Toys R Us or whatever, and was never able to find one. And so now every time I see a Grumpy Bear related thing, I always pick it up, because I was so deprived of it as a child. But yeah, he is my absolute favorite Care Bear, and I'm absolutely obsessed with him and can't wait to put him out on my shelves next to my other Grumpy Bear. Up next are a whole bunch of movies. I know that like Disney Plus has so many movies, and like there's a million streaming services with movies on them, but for some of my favorite movies, I do like to have them, like a physical copy of them, and just have like a personal collection of movies. I have a whole lot of them, and so Target was having really great deals on movies where it was like buy two get one free or something like that, and then the movies were already like discounted on top of that. So I had sent a list of just a bunch of movies that were included in that sale to my mom. I was like, hey, if you were looking for something to get me, these movies would be a great idea. So I got so many movies. So first up, we got Black Panther on Blu-ray, Spider-Man Homecoming, because for some reason I had Spider-Man Far From Home and did not have Spider-Man Homecoming, so yeah, I don't know how that happened. And then Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is one of my favorite Spider-Man things to ever have been released. And then we have Onward and Tangled, which I'm surprised I didn't have Tangled on DVD already, but now I do. And then we got some horror movies because I am a huge horror movie fan, if you didn't know. So this is The Invisible Man. I think that this was actually the last movie that I saw in theaters before lockdown happened, but I absolutely loved it. I thought it was incredible. So yeah, we have The Invisible Man, we have The Purge, movies in like a 4-movie collection, which I absolutely love this series. Some of them get kind of ridiculous, and some of them are not as good as others, but overall I love the series, so excited to have those. And then we have the Scream trilogy. I don't know why they don't include 4, but yeah, I am super excited about these. Scream is one of my favorite slashers, horror movies, whatever, dark comedy is whatever you want to call it. And sometimes I just want to watch it, but it's never on streaming or anything like that when I do. So now I'm super glad that I have it in my collection and can watch it whenever, because this is just like a timeless classic for me that I watch all the time. Up next are 2 puzzles. One is this Wizard of Oz puzzle that I believe was for the 80th anniversary of the movie. I thought it was for the 80th anniversary of the movie, but I don't see that listed anywhere on it. But it is just this beautiful like panoramic puzzle, so it just shows some iconic scenes and places from the movie, which I absolutely love. This is one of my favorites and always has been since I was a very little kid. So this is perfect for me, and I'm definitely gonna do this and frame it so that I can display it as like an art piece. So super cool. And then I got this Disney puzzle. This is a 2,000 piece puzzle, which is gonna be a lot to do, but I'm so excited, and it is so pretty. It just has like scenes and characters from like all the different iconic Disney movies. So you have Snow White, you have Minnie, you have the Aristocats, you have Tiana, Aurora and Philip, Beauty and the Beast, Mickey, Mulan, Frozen, Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Bambi, Dumbo, like so many iconic movies. So I'm super excited to do this one, but it's gonna take me probably like forever. But I'm very excited. So up next is a mug, and I definitely did not need any more mugs. If you know me, you know that I have a problem and an obsession with Disney mugs, but this one I just could not ask for. So this is the Aristocats 50th anniversary mug, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. My only issue with it is I wish it said 50th anniversary somewhere like around the mug or inside the mug here, because it's just like a plain like off-white color there, but it's just this gorgeous like yellow with all the different characters printed around it. You have the Everybody Wants to Be a Cat scene, and then you have Duchess O'Malley and the kittens, and this beautiful gold handle. And then it does say 50th anniversary on the bottom, so it has the Disney logo, and then it says 50, celebrating 50 years. But yeah, I wish it had like 50 somewhere in the design, so that way if you're just looking at it, like it's obvious it's a 50th anniversary mug. But either way, I had to have it because I have to have like every piece of merch commemorating the 50th of this movie because I love it so much. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. I haven't decided if I'm going to actually use it or if I'm going to just display it, but yeah, either way, super excited and thankful that my mom picked this up for me. And last but not least is a whole bunch of Disney pins and things. So we're going to start off with this Baby Yoda key from the Disney store, and this is just super cute. It has the child or Grogu or Baby Yoda right there, and then says The Mandalorian and Star Wars down there, and then just has the Disney D. I have become so obsessed with Disney keys lately as of this year, and I don't know why, but I have so many now, and I'm so excited to add this one to my collection. And I couldn't have the child key without the child key pin, so I was also gifted this Baby Yoda key pin, which is super cute. So it's just a miniature like pin version of the key. And then next up is this Frozen pin of Anna. This is one of the new ones that was released at the parks and on Shop Disney. It's just an open edition pin, but I love it and I'm so excited to expand my Frozen collection. Up next is an Elsa pin, and this one is her with the knock, which I think is just so beautiful. And she's in that dress from the end of the movie, and she's just so beautiful, and the horse is just gorgeous. So yeah, super excited about that one. Next up is one that I just think is so funny, and I was so happy to see it when I opened presents on Christmas, and it is this Olaf pin that says Samantha. I don't know a Samantha. That's one of my favorite lines in Frozen 2, and I think it's just so adorable and iconic that they made it into a pin. So super glad to add that to my Frozen pin collection. And then we have this Elsa pin, and this one looks like it's from the first movie when she's singing Let It Go. And I love the blue glitter details on the dress there, and her hair is beautiful. And yeah, so this one is super gorgeous and I love it. And then last but not least, we're gonna have a little mystery unboxing. Like I said in my first video where I unboxed these, I did get 2 boxes to put aside for Christmas. I kind of end up doing this thing with my family where I'll like order something or ask them to order something for me and like put it aside, or I'll like buy something while I'm at the store with my mom and be like, just put it away for me for Christmas because I'm probably gonna forget about it. So yeah, that's what I did with these pins. I had asked her to order them so that I could have a couple more for Christmas and have the possibility of completing this pin set. So these are the Cinderella 70th anniversary mystery pins from the pin trading event. These were limited release pins that somehow ended up on Shop Disney, and I believe that they are still there. So if you wanted to get your hands on them, you could totally check them out. So we are missing 5 from this collection. We won't be able to complete it because I did get doubles of this Fairy Godmother pin the last time we opened it, but I think that the ones I am still in need of are this Cinderella, the horse with the carriage, or the horses that pull the carriage here, this one of the horse and Lucifer, and then I think this one of Cinderella as well. So hopefully we get some of those and are able to complete this set. So first pull, let's see who we got. We got a double but it is the mice. And on this one, Jacques' eye is correct. The other one that I have, Jacques is missing one of his little like pupils. So now I have one with them correct, but I'm probably gonna end up trading this one, honestly, and keeping the flawed one. Unless somebody wants a flawed pin out there, I don't know. But I'd rather have the complete set than have the not flawed pin, if that makes sense. But this one is super cute. So not a bad pin to get duplicates of. I know the mice are super popular for like in terms of characters, so could be a worse double to get. Okay, so we got one of the ones that I needed, which is the horses that pull the carriage. So that one's super cute there. It's got like a pink glitter background. And then there's little like pixie dust screen printed all over the pin. So these pins are just absolutely gorgeous and I'm so excited about these. So glad that we have another one to add to almost complete the collection. And then last box. Let's see how we do here. We got another one that I need, and this one is Cinderella in her ripped dress. So this one is just on a blue background. Doesn't really have any glitter details or anything like that, which I think is fitting because this is supposed to be like the saddest like part of the movie where the dress is all ripped and all hope seems lost, and then everything else that comes after is kind of like when the magic happens. So it totally makes sense that this pin doesn't have any like pixie dust or anything like that or glitter. And then last pin, can we get a little bit closer to completing this? Hopefully I'll only need to trade 2 pins to complete this set, but we shall see. Watch, I'm gonna get like a triple of the fairy godmother. Oh, nope, it is a double, but it is Lucifer the cat. One of my faves. So he's super cute. So again, not a bad double. I'm sure he'll be very easy to trade. And I know that this whole pin set has been pretty popular since it released on Shop Disney. I've seen a lot of people posting their doubles for trade, so hopefully I'll be able to complete the set very easily, but I am glad that we did get 2 more pins towards completing the collection. So yeah, that is everything that I received for Christmas from my family. I still haven't exchanged gifts with like extended family or anything because obviously with COVID, it's not really safe to go see family right now. So hopefully we'll be able to do that in the near future, who knows. But so yeah, if I get anything good fandom related from them, I'll probably throw it into a haul that I do in the future just to kind of show those things. But yeah, so that is everything that I got. Let me know in the comments down below what you got gifted for Christmas this year, if you celebrated. If you have a what I got for Christmas video, definitely leave it linked down below. I would love to check it out. Did we get any of the same things for Christmas? I know a lot of people ask for like pins and things like that, so I'd be really curious to see if we got anything the same. So yeah, let me know down below, and I hope that you are all having a very safe and happy New Year's Eve. I'm just having a very low-key day and night, well, as I typically do anyway. I'm not really one to go out on New Year's Eve, but especially not this year. So my partner's coming over and we're just gonna hang out and probably watch movies and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope that you all have a safe and fun and happy and healthy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2021. And I just wanted to say thank you for any and all support over this year. Anybody who has subscribed, liked a video, commented, anything like that. I really appreciate the conversations that we've had and the little community that I've been able to grow here on my channel, and I look forward to that only growing in the year 2021. So thank you so much for an incredible year, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys, happy New Year.